Welcome to the channel, everyone. I'm Skratch. This video is brought to you by Warcraft Rumble, so I just want to say a big thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. Guys, today we're going to do something completely different. We're going to try to have a bit of fun, and it is a bit silly if you ask me. We're going to take the worst possible PvP deck in Warcraft Rumble based off tier lists, and we're going to try to see how many matches we can actually win in PvP, guys. How you may notice, this one right here on the screen is one of the worst possible decks. Now, I actually used as reference the method.gg, and of course I went straight to the tier lists, and you do have the option to pick PvE or PvP tier lists. So from the PvP tier list, guys, if you're checking the leaders, of course Sneed is the worst together with the Sylvanus Windrunner. Now, Sneed is a slightly higher level than the other one for my account. Then we have some E tier minis right here and D tier. So we're going to use at least two of the E tier. We're going to use the Molten Giant. We're going to use the Spiderlings. Then we are going to use the Ogre Mage from right here. We're going to use the Pyromancer. We're going to use the Warsong Grunts. And we're going to use the Worgen, which, by the way, I'm extremely surprised to see this unit as a tier D on a tier list. I actually think it's a pretty decent unit. So this is our deck right here, guys. Now, I don't really have many talents unlocked on them, or at least on the leader I don't. He's only a common for me at the moment. The Ogre, he's an uncommon, and I do have the Burn Enemies, which is a decent talent. Then we have the Warsong Grunts, an uncommon, but I don't think I have a talent if I remember it correctly. We have the Molten Giant right here. He's an uncommon. No talent for this one either. I do have the Pyromancer with the Pyroblast talent on. Then we have the Worgen with the Lone Wolf. On deploy grants 1 gold if no allies are nearby. That can be helpful. And we have the Spiderlings, which again, they don't have anything because they are a common unit. I've never played this leader before in PvP, guys, so I'm very curious to see how well we are going to do. It doesn't have a very good skill. It's basically enhancing some abilities if you destroy buildings with a siege unit, which is the Molten Giant for us. I don't have them at a very high level, so hopefully the opponents won't be overwhelming me with their own levels, you know? So let's start by putting the Molten Giant first. We want to make sure we are able to tank. I do have an Unbound unit. It seems like it's a bit slow, so we are going to put the Spiderlings right here. Okay, so we're not the only ones using the worst unit. Seems like he is on a mission as well. He is on a mission as well, guys. Hopefully we're going to take them down before they get to us. Hopefully. And seems like we're not going to be able to, so let's deploy our Unbound unit. Is he going to help us a little bit there before we are dropping everything? Okay, so I've got wiped. He's bringing in the Harpies. I will put a Pyromancer once the Harpies come closer. I feel like my tower will be safe there. I'm going to be able to kill them pretty quick. Hopefully, yes, we are. There we go. The Pyromancer did the job. So we're going to send in again our tank. It's a shame that I cannot get the gold for the moment. Hopefully, I will be able to get that after, at least from this side. He's definitely going to get it this time around. So I'm going to wait with the Spiderlings. No point to put them in. I will send the Ogre to go towards his tower. And yeah, the Unbound unit hopefully is going to help me there. And I need to put a Pyromancer once this one starts to connect on my tower. Beautiful, to take him down quick. Job done. Can we actually stand the chance? Let's send in some Spiderlings. So we are damaging his tower a little bit, which is good. Let's send the miner to collect all of that gold from there. We definitely don't want him to take it. So we are going to lose our Ogre, which is fine. We still don't have the Unbound unit available. Let's... Ooh, we cannot send that. Let's put a Molten Giant right here. Hopefully he will soak in a bit of damage for us. Till we are able to get in some AoE damage. There we go. Beautiful. So the Pyromancer is doing a decent job at taking that tower. I'm going to deploy my Unbound unit to take over his tower. We managed to do that. Let's deploy the Spiderlings. He has some chickens coming our way. I cannot get that chest from there, but let's quickly apply. Let's quickly deploy our miner. So let's put a tank this way. We have our Ogre taking over from the other side. Seems like the very first match is a success, or at least that's how it looks for the moment. I highly doubted that he's going to be able to take us down. I think we got it. I think we got it. GG's with the worst deck in Warcraft Rumble, guys. So we managed to bring our very first victory home, but I do think that my opponent was on a mission as well to use some of the worst units. You know what? We gotta give him the credit for it. We gotta give him the credit for that. So my main goal is to see how many fights we can win out of 5 fights, okay? So we're gonna head over into the second battle right here. So hopefully we're gonna be able to win 5 out of 5, but I highly doubt it. Who knows? Maybe it's all about skill as well, you know? So let's see what we have in here. Okay, at least he's on our level. At least he's on our level, which is good, So we're going to deploy our tank right here. He does have a much better control to the gold than I do, which is a bit unfortunate. We're going to put our Pyromancer in there as well. Let's quickly deploy the Spider Link as well. Okay, we are not doing too bad. We're going to melt them once the Pyromancer starts dealing some damage. And we are going to deploy our Unbound unit right there, which is going to distract a bit the enemy tower. That was just for like a little second, though. Okay, at least drop in a couple of hits there, Pyromancer. Okay, there we go. No point to deploy my my miner. And I'm supposed to deploy the tank, not my ogre. That was such a big mistake that I've just done there. Unbelievable. I deserve to take the L for this one. I'm gonna have to chill for a little bit. The ogre is doing the job, though. He's taking down quite a bit of HP from that tower, which is very, very good, because we are going to deploy our Molten Tank, our Pyromancer right behind it, and we're going to throw in some Spiderlings just to quickly take down some of those enemies in there. And I feel like now with the Molten Tank, I will have a much better chance at actually dealing some serious damage to that tower. But I might be wrong. Let's put in the Ogre, and I'm gonna get ready for my Unbound unit. Once my Molten Tank gets in there, I'm gonna send the Unbound unit. Okay, that's a bit dangerous. We are losing the Pyromancer. That's not something that I kind of like wanted to see, but hey, we do have our Unbound unit getting the job done right there, guys. He's not doing crazy damage on the tower, but as long as the Molten Giant is alive, we are going to be able to quickly drop in some very good damage on that tower. And that was so close. Seems like we are heading towards success with the second battle. So we have our tank right there, Sneed, which is going to be in trouble. He is going to be in trouble. 100%. So let's drop in some AoE damage. Maybe we're quickly going to take them down before they get to my Ogre. Come on, do it! Do it! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's send in the Pyromancer as well. And once he is locked on my Ogre, I'm going to deploy my Unbound unit. Okay, so he went on my Unbound unit instead. But the Ogre and the Pyromancer will take this tower down. And we are bringing home the second victory. The second victory. 3 more to go. Let's see, level-wise. Okay, we are on the same page here. It does have Hogger, an amazing tank. I'm a massive fan of Hogger, actually. So let's see. He's bringing in some good firepower. Let's use the Pyromancer here. Bang, bang. Spiderlings to distract, maybe. Bang. We survived. That's beautiful. So right now, I do need to try and collect this gold from here to make sure he's not gonna get it. And to take control of that gold, we gotta take that chest. So I'm going to put my Bound unit on the chest. Beautiful. The Molten Giant going in there. Hogger coming my way. He's dangerous. He's extremely dangerous. I thought that maybe I'm gonna have another hit. Let's put in the Pyromancer. We have the chickens coming our way. We're going to put the Ogre. I placed him a bit too early, unfortunately, and I'm supposed to place him on the other side. It was going to be a much better choice. But we are going to distract the Ogre with the Spiderlings, and we should be able to quickly take the rest down here. I will put my Unbound unit to make sure they are not draining my my HP on the tower. That was pretty dangerous, actually. So let's deploy another tank. Deploy the Pyromancer, and seems like we are doing pretty well. Seems like we are doing pretty well, and we are going to take him down as well. So we got a Pyromancer. Let's put the Spiderlings. Come on, Ogre. You can do it. You can do it! Victory number 3. Coming home with the worst deck. 2 more fights left, guys. And what I'm going to try to do, because I do want to do another video like this in the future, guys, I'm going to try to rank my leader up quite a bit before this. So I'm going to be in the big boy league, you know? Which will definitely make a massive difference, most probably. And most probably I'm going to lose all of the 5 fights. But hey, who cares about all that? We're just doing it for fun. So let's deploy in some damage in there. I will have to deploy my miner to be able to get some AoE damage. We're going to put the spiderlings as well, the pyromancer, once we're going to be able to deploy it. At least this stopped a bit the tank. I will let the tank come on. Should I? No, I'm gonna deploy some damage too, and quickly put the pyromancer right here to take down the flying unit. Come on, do it. Beautiful. Job done. Job done. With the unbound unit, we are quickly going to try to... Should I go for the tower? I'm gonna go for the tower. I'm going to go for that tower, guys. Come on. No, don't follow the unit. No, go for the tower. You're supposed to take the tower down. That was our chance. That was our chance to end this. But still, the ogre managed to do it. And it is pretty helpful as a unit. I actually don't dislike this unit at all. I think it's very good when you have a squad coming your way and you have the AoE damage quickly taking the enemies down. I find him very effective to take down the harpies, for example. But let's head over to fight number 5. And I'm feeling it, guys. Next victory is coming our way. Now, do let me know in the comments down below if you guys agree with the tier list, if you guys agree that this is some of the worst deck in Warcraft Rumble, and of course, if you think that these units are actually that bad that they deserve E tier or even D tier, what we had in there, which is pretty interesting. So we're going to drop in the Molten Giant. By the time he's going to get to move, those enemies will be close to us. We're going to put a Pyromancer. We're going to throw in the Spiderlings. And once I have my Unbound unit, I'm going to quickly try to basically get some of those chests. So we managed to take them down. I'm going to deploy him right here to collect both of the chests, preferably. Okay, so we have the dinos coming our way. Again, he is probably using some of the worst deck as well. His leader is definitely a lot of RNG. While I don't completely dislike that leader, I think it's pretty fun. I do think there is a lot of RNG involved when you are using that leader. And a lot of things can go wrong when you are actually using him, you know? So let's see. So far, we are having a pretty good push. I will deploy my Unbound unit right here. Seems like the tower got distracted. It's not going to last for long. But hey, we are going to be able to take it down maybe. We do have a siege unit right there going in. Unfortunately, it's going to get completely drained. So that is definitely not a good thing. We're going to have to throw in some spiderlings to hopefully distract the enemy for a second before he's going to get to my Pyromancer. Beautiful hit from the Pyromancer. Let's try to collect that gold as well. And we are going to put again the Unbound unit right here to distract the tank. The tower, even if we are doing it for... Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. That Banshee completely wrecked my entire plan. Man, that was so unfortunate. That was really unfortunate. So I will have to deploy my Pyromancer as well. Okay, beautiful. Okay, whoa, we're Gucci. We managed to take that down as well. So his tower is on a third of the HP right there. It's not bad at all. So let's deploy another tank. I will take the gold. I want to take control over all of the gold in here. I do think his miner is going to get to that one first, though. So let's deploy our Unbound unit right there to get the chests. Okay, we managed to deal a bit of more damage on him. So right here, we should be able to hopefully drop the final blow. With Seed is going to do it. The dinosaurs are coming. One more hit. Ah, that was so close. So close. Okay, so let's drop in the Spiderlings as well. I'm supposed to wait for the Molten Giant, but I panicked a bit, seeing all of the enemy troops coming our way. I panicked a bit. I panicked a little bit. But we managed to bring in the 5th victory, guys. So we've done 5 fights with the worst deck in Warcraft Rumble. And we managed to get 5 victories. Now, keep in mind, as a disclaimer, I am not a pro by any means at Warcraft Rumble. I do enjoy the game quite a bit. I think it's tons and tons of fun. So next time, when I'll be doing a similar video, guys, who knows, maybe in the meantime, we're going to get a new leader, which will be ranked as the worst in the entire game. Or in the meantime, I will try to climb some of the worst leaders to a higher tier, basically, to see how well is going to perform in there. Thanks again to Warcraft Rumble for sponsoring today's video. And if you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.